this presentation, I'll give you 7 reasons why you should launch a virtual summit before an online course. The craze for setting up online courses is baffling. Most times, it's usually done for people to make more revenue while imparting knowledge in others. However, I have questioned people who have online courses about the ease of setting it up. The usual response is that creating an online course isn't very easy, demanding, and expensive. With the information I've gotten from various experts, I compare and contrast a virtual summit and an online course. I have concluded that it is more accessible and more beneficial for people to launch virtual summits than creating online courses. Not to worry, I will tell you why I think my conclusion is legit. Reason 1. You grow and make money simultaneously with a virtual summit. What many people don't realize is that for you to make lots of revenue, you need an audience for your products or services. It's why many people often fail when they create online courses. If you decide to launch an online course without much influence, you're poised to fail. On the other hand, launching a virtual summit helps your email list grow while you rake in income with a premium offering. You don't have to wait for a long time before you start making money. Reason 2. Creating content is more comfortable in a virtual summit. For content creators setting up an online course, they record most of the contents themselves. There are a few occasions where they interview guests. Worse still, they need to have an in-depth knowledge of the contents they want to churn out. For a virtual summit, you don't need to go through all the stress of reading wide and gaining enough knowledge. A bulk of the learning process falls on the guest. You just have to ask questions while they provide answers. Reason 3. Online course is time-consuming. Imagine the time you'll spend reading articles, journals, books, or online resources just to ensure you sound authoritative on your online course. Similarly, you'll need time shooting professional videos. If there's a mistake somewhere, you'll have to start again. You cannot afford to make mistakes. You'll discover that you might spend months doing all this. You don't have to go through all those hassles launching a virtual summit. All that is required of you is to put equipment and resources in place, as well as find suitable speakers. Reason 4. Promotion is easier with a virtual summit. While promoting your virtual summit, the speakers you have collaborated with are most likely influencers, and they can help you advertise your event on their social media pages. This way, you gain lots of audience and traction. It isn't that easy with an online course. You're likely alone, and the onus is on you to do everything yourself. Also, collaborating with affiliates in the same niche might be difficult, especially when they're busy promoting their products and services. Reason 5. Setting up an online course is more expensive. There are lots of things you need to put in place to ensure your online course is a success. You need to gather lots of educational resources. There are books to buy, online journals to subscribe to, as well as equipment to purchase. An online course is merely capital intensive. You don't have to spend a fortune setting up a virtual summit. The hardware you'll use is mostly affordable, and software is readily available online with affordable pricing too. Reason 6. You can set yourself up for a successful online course sale with a virtual summit. You are creating value for people who are willing to learn new insights. I mentioned before that you could do sales pitch at the end of your virtual summit. If you have an online course, you can pitch it. This way, you can record massive success from sales of your online course. Reason 7. Visibility from a successful virtual summit opens doors to other opportunities. With a successful virtual summit, you'll grow a vast network of people. It also gives you opportunities to position yourself strategically. You can be a guest speaker on other people's shows or podcasts. With these opportunities, you can rake in more income.